And welcome back to the Murdy Creative Co podcast. I'm your host, Colin Murdy, and today's topic is A Brave New World. But first, I want to say thank you to everyone who's supported the company so far. If you haven't got a chance, go check us out on the web at murdycreative.co. That's MURDY creative.co. Or you can check us out on Facebook and Instagram by searching at murdycreative.co to see the best of our product shots. Follow us, keep up to date with our daily photos, and be the first one to know about new product launches. You can also use the subscribe button at the bottom of our website to be included in all of our new product announcements. Be sure to check out our laser engraving, personalization options, and exclusive colors on the website, or you can get a blank one on Amazon Prime. All right, so it's really exciting whenever you do something new, and it's really, really exciting when you launch on a new website platform. And it totally has changed the future of this company, for the better, I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure. We just got on Shopify, for those of you who haven't necessarily been following the podcast so far. We just switched from Wix to Shopify. It was a whole launch. Go check out the last episode if you're interested in learning more about the disaster that was the initial couple of hours of the website. But we are now on the platforms. Things are going well, and we're very excited about some of the new things that the company will be able to do now that we're on Shopify. One of the many reasons that I think we chose Shopify was the vast array and just the massive frontier of third-party mobile applications and third-party applications that plug into the website directly. That's one of Shopify's hallmarks. It's what they are known for. They built a platform that was designed to work well with third parties, which was a smart move on their part. And because of that, there's just so many opportunities, so many options. We are using a lot of these new pieces of software, these new exciting tools, be able to change the company for the better and to do new things that we've always wanted to do. There's a couple of basic things that are built into the website now by default. One of them is that you can get text message updates on when your order is shipping and all the details of that, right? Simple things like that make a huge difference. Not only that, but you can pay things with cryptocurrency now on our new website. You can get gift cards, which is a huge thing. So if you go on our website right now and you click under the specialty tab, and you scroll, like there's the gift cards right there. There's a couple of denominations you can pick from there. We're working on potentially adding more, making it so you can add your own custom one. But it's the perfect gift if you're trying to find something for somebody and you don't exactly know what they want, but you want to get them something quality and nice and something that they're going to cherish for a long time. A Murdy Creative Co. gift card, you just can't go wrong. It's a great thing for Father's Day. I know guys are sometimes hard to shop for. And if you're not exactly sure what dad will like or use, that's a great place to go. So gift cards are a new part of our website platform that are just, it's simple things like that that are so critical to success of e-commerce. And I'm really excited about that. So beyond taking cryptocurrency, beyond the text message updates, beyond things like gift cards, the platform, which are all built into the platform, except for the crypto, that's a whole different thing. But beyond those tools that we have, there's additional things that we're excited about to start implementing long term. Many of you have waited patiently with bated breath for us to launch our merchandise. Many of you have waited for a long time for us to launch a subscription service. All of these things are hopefully coming in the future. Now, precisely when, obviously, is up in the air, and exactly how is obviously up for debate and discussion. But long term, I really do want us to develop and have a strong variety of ways that you can be involved with the company. Obviously, there's the classic, I just buy the product and I use the product, right? That's a great method. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm hoping that people who want to get more involved, more engaged, and who want to relate to the company more personally will have more opportunity to do so. So perhaps, and we'll do more membership tiers, and certain types of members will get certain special privileges. With the subscription box, there's a lot of really cool things that I have wanted to try as one-off things. Crazy colors, patterned leathers, different types of animal skins for products. There's a lot of things like that that I have been interested in doing. I don't know if they're going to be popular enough to sell them as part of our core line, and I didn't want to make our core line super large because it gets confusing and difficult to navigate. So for us, if we were to do something like a subscription service, I would probably want to make it probably wouldn't be monthly. It'd probably be quarterly. So you'd probably get a box quarterly, and just shooting from the hip here, you may have a product we've never launched. It may have an accessory in color or something you've never seen before, right? It'll have cool, unique things like that we really won't probably sell. The idea is that we might do it with things that we sell, but we also might not. And so that's part of the play and how this might work out. And my hope, obviously, is that as well as to have it be that the box, for example, the box would cost $25 a month, but every quarter you'd get $100 worth of product, right? So in total, you could pay $75 a quarter and you'd get $100 worth of product, right? So, it's something like that. And those projects, those kinds of things are all exciting for us, and figuring them out is coming. So if you have ideas for what you think would be really cool, or there's things that would appeal to you and you want to share them, please do so. Mention in the comments below. Send us an email. That's the kind. We're in the phase now where we're really looking for feedback. We're looking for people to make suggestions and cool things. And along those same lines, while I'm talking about it, if you have ideas for our website, just things in general that you think you've seen on other people's website that's really cool, or things you really want to see us do, tell us. We really want to try to integrate our work with more of our community and have you guys be more involved. One of the other things that is really critical, and this is probably going to come in the third quarter, so this is probably going to be a July, August, September project, is built-in product customizer on the website. There is a ton of softwares that are plugins that are designed for Shopify to allow that. What we need to do is we need to do our due diligence to make sure that we can find the right fit for us and the right fit for our products, because they come in all sizes and shapes. In an ideal world, I would love a product customizer where you would go into the product customizer. You'd pick the product you'd want, right? So you'd pick binder, or you'd pick travel cut folio, or you'd pick a classic cut journal, right? You'd pick the product first and you'd pick the color. And it would show up with, a rendering of it in front of you, and you'd upload your logo. And then you could position your logo on the front of it with the positioning, the sizing, the location that you want. And you could theoretically at that point change the color, right? You could kind of swap back and forth between colors. You can add additional customization with text and other things along those lines. And then you could just click checkout and it would take you directly to the cart and you could buy it, right? It would change the way we do a lot of our customer service, and it would change the way we do custom orders entirely. First of all, it would change the customer service, because rather than Melinda having to proactively create these mock-ups and then send them, and there's a delay and it's sometimes not the right thing and there's back and forth, rather than having that and it taking days, it would be better for it to be the kind of thing where if for whatever reason your engraving wouldn't work, right, for, there are times that happens, and we need to just change it in some small way, we could then instead of have Melinda message those people. So instead of having it be on the front end, it would be on the back end, and that would allow for a lot more. It would allow for a lot fewer interactions that are time consuming. It would make it a little easier for people to buy things and get them in a hurry. And it would also allow for us to work more closely with those that would have potential trouble, right? So that is, I think, a really cool opportunity for us to slim down and streamline some of the things that have traditionally been a big obstacle to our scaling. One of the things I'm really excited about overall is our new inventory management system. It's not in play yet, and it probably won't be in play until a critical aspect of our variant software is properly created. I'll go into a little more detail on that, I guess, because that was pretty vague. We use a inventory variant software that does one of the things that I like about Shopify, and it does one of the things I don't like. One of the things that it does is when you go to buy a product from our company, a lot of variant softwares will have it so that when you look at the cart, there is the product you buy, the core product line, and then there is an additional add-on item that is the upgrade. So there's 2 line items in each order. That can be a real problem for inventory management systems because it's hard for the system to know how to properly correlate those 2 things and turn them functionally into one item. So our variant software generates one item for the variance and properly adjusts its price and does all the cool things like that. Beyond that, and most importantly, we can assign SKU numbers to it, and we can assign our own SKU numbers to it. However, one of the flaws in that system is that SKU number is not what the company that manages the variant software uses internally to identify that product variant. They have their own MWS number, and if you go into our cart, it eventually won't be visible, but if you go into our cart, you might still see an MWS option number. That MWS option number is what's technically in Shopify known as the title. There's the product name, and then there's the title. All of the inventory management softwares we've looked at, but specifically the one they're most excited about, requires us to have that title connected to a recipe. The inventory management software is very, very cool. It's very smart. It's designed specifically for manufacturers like us who are making our own products from raw materials. So you can set up time schedules. It can do predictive analysis of stock and inventory. It can create really accurate production schedules that allow for us to tell the customers more accurately when products will ship, because we'll be able to see exactly all of the production queue. It'll allow for us to have much smarter reordering and better management of our inventory, so we won't ever run out. We won't have back orders. We'll have a much smoother process, which will shorten our lead times considerably. So that piece of software is very cool, but we can't use it yet because the problem is this. There's no way right now to bulk export out of our variant software those MWS option numbers and the SKUs that go with them. Well, without us knowing what those option numbers are, we can't write the software into the inventory management system to identify those MWS numbers and properly associate them with the products that they're tied to. Once that piece gets put into place, and supposedly it's going to be coming in the next month or two, supposedly when that piece gets into place, we'll be able to switch over to that inventory management system. It will make all of our lives so much easier, and it will in turn make our production faster and our system smarter and all sorts of other good things that will allow us to make better products for you faster, which will be good. One final piece that I'm really excited about for our additional plugins, things that are part of this brave new future of our company, is a software called Dacity. This was a suggestion from our marketing firm, and I've briefly looked into Dacity. But Dacity is a type of management, customer management, analytical software that is incredibly intelligent. It's built off of a lot of really cool algorithmic decision-making processes, and it can provide deep insights into the customer's buying habits, into demographic data, into how they use the website, into all of these pieces. And this is part of what I've talked about in the past, which is changing our company's DNA to be more data-focused and make decisions based off of evidence and data rather than me just, firing from the hip, which I'm still going to do, don't get me wrong. But for the most part, we need to have a better way of doing things than that as we grow. I'll give you one little snippet into look into what one of the reports of Dacity's that I'm excited about. What it can do is it can say customers that buy a slim cut, for example, are oftentimes within 2 months come back and buy a classic cut. However, customers that buy a travel cut don't come back for 8 months. And when they come back, they buy something else, right? It can provide those kinds of analysis of the lifetime value of a customer and the customer's journey over time through our product line. What that really matters and why that really matters is if we know that, we can better decide how to change our marketing and shift our marketing to showcase products that are better for customers and are more targeted towards the appropriate choice for different groups of people and different use cases. And you may say, well, why does that matter? The big problem is that not all of our products are suited for every task, and we've created the product line that we have specifically to cover a variety of areas. And if there's a mismatch between the product that the customer chooses and the task that they're trying to do, there's customer dissatisfaction. They're unhappy because it's not doing what they want it to do. A big part of it is working on educating customers and having them be educated about what the right product is and be accessible to advise in that role, and we do that a lot. However, we can also potentially shortchange some of that process, and we can kind of make that a little slimmer by, on the front end, knowing how to better advertise the right tool to the right people at the right time. And this software is going to help us do that. So these are all aspects of Shopify that I'm really excited about. And if you're a Shopify user, right, as a business owner, and you've got tools that you've plugged into your website that have made a difference or you've loved, let me know. Leave them in the comments below. Send us an email. I really do want to hear about them. We're in a very exciting phase, and the sky is the limit. So I am anticipating the future of this company in very, very happy ways. So check that out if you're interested in seeing our development and our growth. Stay tuned to the podcast. If you're interested, be sure to check back in on the next topic next week on Tuesday. And don't forget to check that subscribe button below to be sure to get the latest podcast right away. Also hit that notification bell so you get notified, because subscriptions don't really mean much anymore these days, unfortunately. If you have any questions or concerns about your leather binder, journal, folio, accessory, or laptop sleeve, feel free to contact us on the main page of our website at murdycreative.co. Or you can contact us via Instagram or Facebook. You can text, email, call, direct message, all the usuals. We will do our best to get back to you as soon as possible, but we do appreciate your patience. If you need to get a hold of us in a hurry for whatever reason, you need to change your engraving, or you want to change your shipping address, or even if you just want to talk to us, you can give us a phone call, 414-434-9001. You can call us from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday. We don't work national holidays if it comes up. But if you want to give us a call during that time and you don't get a hold of us, please leave us a voicemail, or you're calling us outside our normal hours. Leave us a voicemail. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. It's also a textable number, so you can send a text message to that if you've just got a quick question. That's 414-434-9001. If you think we deserve it, a good review can go a long way to help us grow our new community. Both a review on the podcast on whatever app you're listening on, but a review on the company as well. You can go read all of our amazing reviews at murdycreative.co/reviews. You can see all of our amazing reviews there, and there's a button there that if you want to leave a good review. And you click it, and it takes you to facebook.com/murdycreative.co/reviews. Do you recommend the Murdy Creative Company? You click yes, and then you can write your amazing review. If for whatever reason you'd leave us a bad review, there's another button there that gets you directly in contact with us. Please, please, please give us an opportunity to make it right. It's really important to me that every customer has a good experience with our company and loves their product. And if that's not the case, or you would leave something that would be a bad review, give us an opportunity to make it right. We will do whatever it takes, including and up to refunding the product. So we really want to take care of you, and we know that many of you have taken good care of us. So please give us that opportunity if you can. Word of mouth is the best form of advertising. Always has been, always will be. Tell your friends about the podcast. But if you want to help and tell the friends about the company as well, go log in at the top of our website and then go to the bottom left-hand corner. There's a rewards tab. If you click on that rewards tab, you can get 5% back on any purchase you make, but you can also get a shareable link there. That shareable link, when you give it to friends and family, gets them $5 off their first purchase, and you get $5 of in-store credit when they make that purchase. So go check that out if you're interested in that. If you have any podcast topics you want to hear more about, send them my way. I am always happy to talk about just about anything. So if you've got a question, I've got an answer, hopefully. So reach out, leave it in the comment section below on YouTube, or if you want to send us an email, you can do so. Just get us that message and I'll talk about it. If you're looking for multiple binders for gifts, giveaways, menus, really any reason, ask about our bulk discounts. We have bulk discounts now, thankfully, built into our cart. So our minimum order quantities for the bulk discounts starts at 5, and that can be 5 of one thing or 1 of 5 things. You can mix and match to your heart's desire. It's just based off the total cart quantity, and that bulk discount just goes up and up and up the more you buy. So definitely go check that out. It's already built into the cart. You no longer need to ask for a discount code. You can just go start adding things to your cart, and it should automatically apply that discount at checkout. If for whatever reason it's not working, feel free to reach out to us. We're happy to troubleshoot things, and sometimes things break, so we want to hear about that if that's the case. If you're looking to get a custom engraved item at the present moment, reach out to us. Send us an email, salias@murdycreative.co. We have no minimums and no setup fees. It's just a flat fee, normally $15. It can go up a little bit depending on how big or complicated the item is, but normally it's $15. We have no minimums, no setup fees, and that price, that $15, is pre-bulk discount. So if you're going to get a whole bunch of them, it can actually be a lot cheaper than that, and we'd love to help you with that. We'd love to make those things. Makes them even more special, makes it even more personal. So if you're interested, check us out. Send us an email, sales@murdycreative.co. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great day, and goodbye.